Hey everyone, welcome to Love to Create by Tonya. Today we're going to be working on these sweet little barn owls. In this Valentine's Day DIY, I'm going to be taking two of these owls that I purchased from Dollar Tree and one of those long wood signs. The heart I did get at Walmart. You can find those at Dollar Tree also. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sign and I'm going to start painting it with some of the truffle chalk paint. And I'll be adding 4 different colors on this piece of wood to kind of get it to resemble more of like bark or just a darker wood. And I'll be applying this darker color first, and then I'm going to take and add some of the white and a celery green. And then I even had little tones of yellow at the end, but it turns out really pretty. And you'll notice on the technique that I'm using, I'll even take some of the black and kind of drag through it. But what I'm basically doing is just building up different layers again of these colors. And then I'll lightly sand it when I'm done. And then I'm going to apply some of that Waverly wax. It's just a wax coating to put on here. And it really makes those colors blend in. And I really like the effect. You'll have to let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Now that we got our wood board painted, I'm going to take that large heart and see how I want to place it on my board. And I've decided to do this like it was a fence post or something maybe, and just have the heart coming out at the bottom and one of my little owls up top and then one sitting there at the bottom. And the reason I did that is I'm going to have them where they're looking at each other. One might kind of be looking up and the other one looking down. I thought that would be really sweet. But I'm going to use this Tuscan red. It's a chalk paint, and I really like this color. It's got like the rich, warm color of like the barnwood, and it turns out really pretty. You'll have to let me know what you think of this color also. Now I'm just going to apply one layer to the front and the back, and then I do take some sandpaper and just drag it across the heart, and it really makes it look like the wood has aged and lightened in places, and I really like how that turned out. And you can see how that is lightening the wood up and making it look like boards across there. And if you haven't tried that Tuscan red, that's a really neat one to use for your farmhouse theme, and I'm going to be using it in some of my spring decor also. Now, like I said, I've decided just to place that heart down there at the bottom. I'm going to do it kind of to a side angle, and I'm just going to use those Gorilla Glue sticks because they'll hold really well. I do take some of those little wood blocks and apply to the back just to give it a little extra support so it will stand. It actually will stand on its own, but I thought the little blocks would just give it a little extra. Now I'm going to take some of this silver lining chalk paint, and that's what I've decided to paint my owls because I really like that gray with that red. Now after I get my owls painted, I decided for the eyes that I was going to use that elephant color chalk paint, and I really like the dark and the light tones of the gray together. Now the little wood pieces, I actually did pick those up at Hobby Lobby, and there were several of them in a bag, and the little hearts that you see there, the little wood hearts, I also got those at Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to take some of these little smaller wood pieces and I'm just going to cut a little piece off of it to help them look like the eyeball is looking up and looking down. And it turns out really well. Everyone, you'll have to let me know what you think of these little owls in the comments below. I had just found these little owls at Dollar Tree last week, and they're new to me. I haven't seen them there, so you'll have to let me know if they have these at your Dollar Tree. And you can see how pretty that light silver lining gray looks up against that Tuscan red. Now I almost thought about adding some wire across there and maybe another post, and then you could have made it look like it was actually a fence, and that's also a really neat idea. Now I just took a light pink color, and it was just some acrylic paint, and you could use any light pink on that. I'll leave in the description what the name of that one was. I forgot what it was right now. But I thought that just give it just a little pop of lightness. I'm going to take another one of those little wood sticks and trim it down, and we're going to make a little nose for the owls. I want to pull in that Tuscan red again. Now I decided to take some of that Greenery VINE that I had purchased from Amazon, and I'm just going to kind of wrap that around the post, and then we're going to use some of the rub-on letters that I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to do the saying, "Owl, always love you," and that will finish this design off. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed our DIY tonight of our little barn owls. And if so, I hope you give this video a thumbs up, because that really does help YouTube notice my channel a little bit more. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you do so. And if you are subscribed, I thank you for my support. And I'll see you next time.